April 15, 2025, music world in tears. Fans devastated. The world of The Voice and jazz pop legend Michael Bublé will never be the same. In a gut-wrenching turn of events that has left fans in disbelief and mourning, Canadian music legend Michael Bublé, known for his smooth vocals, charming personality, and heart-melting ballads, has dropped a shocking and heartbreaking announcement that no one saw coming. "This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do." Michael, who had recently made a triumphant return as a coach on NBC's The Voice, has revealed that he is stepping away from music indefinitely, citing deeply personal reasons that shook his very soul. In a teary-eyed video posted to Instagram, the beloved crooner could barely get the words out. "I never thought I'd have to say this, but I have to put my family and my health first. I've made the painful decision to step back from the stage. For now, maybe forever." The emotional weight behind his words was palpable. His voice cracked. His eyes welled up. And millions of fans around the world sat frozen, their hearts shattered. When did it take place? This is the truth that drives the decision. Bublé's stunning departure comes on the heels of a recent private health concern and a devastating family issue that he had kept hidden from the public eye until now. Both of these events occurred very recently. It has been disclosed by sources close to the singer that Michael had been struggling with significant voice strain, which has now progressed into something more catastrophic. It has been alleged that his physicians cautioned him that repeated performances may result in irreversible harm to his voice. What is even more upsetting is the fact that he suddenly withdrew from the situation for personal reasons. Noah, Michael's oldest son, has apparently been confronted with a terrible medical setback. Noah's cancer struggle, which began in 2016, has previously prevented Bublé from taking a break from his career. A close friend of Michael's informed the press, "Michael is shattered, despite the fact that the family has chosen to keep the circumstances secret. It is his family that he values the most. He made a solemn vow to himself that he would always be there in the event that anything similar occurred again. Being the kind of father that his children need is exactly what he is doing right now." A voice that was heard all around the world. Not only was Michael Bublé a singer, but not just. He embodied a sensation. It is a season. A recollection that is encased in the music of jazz, swing, and ballads with a heartfelt quality. His music became the soundtrack to weddings, heartbreaks, Christmases, and late-night musings. His songs, such as "Haven't Met You Yet" and "Home," were the soundtrack to these events. On stage and off, his funny but golden-hearted attitude, his ageless tone, and his swagger in the spirit of Sinatra all contributed to the fact that generations fell in love with him. Mentoring budding musicians, making jokes, and providing genuine emotional support were all aspects of his job on The Voice, which introduced a new and cheerful spirit to the television show. According to a remark made by a fan on X, "Every time I heard him sing Feeling Good live, I felt alive at that moment." Not only is this disheartening news. There was another person who said on Facebook, "This is like losing a part of my youth." A flood of love is being sent on social media by fans. #Thank you Mikel, #comeback bubble, #foreverus are some of the hashtags that have been trending on social media platforms like his Twitter/X, TikTok, and Instagram. Fans from all around the world are uploading cover versions of his songs, emotional responses to his announcement, and words of support that are really uplifting. There is a TikTok video that has received 3.5 million views that depicts a young woman sobbing as she is hugging her Bublé vinyl record and saying, "Come back soon, Michael. Without the sound of your voice, the world is never the same." Even celebrities who are on the same side are speaking out. According to a tweet from his former co-coach Kelly Clarkson, "I am utterly heartbroken. Michael, you are without a doubt one of the most generous people I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. Just take as much time as you need. This affection for you will never stop." As said by Josh Groban, "One of my musical brothers. You are the only one who can make a space seem like it is home." Even if you remain silent for a period of time, your voice will remain forever. In addition, Barbra Streisand surprised her fans by posting an old video footage of her and Michael singing together, which she captioned with the following: "It is said that Michael Bublé is a light, that you are music. When your spirit is ready, you should come back. We are going to be waiting. The voice will never then again be the same." The decision that Michael will not be returning for the remainder of the current season has been confirmed by NBC. His crimson chair, which is adorned with a gentle white rose and the words, "With love, Coach Bublé," is the only one that is now vacant. According to a statement released by the producers, Michael Bublé brought soul, humor, and heart to this show. Even though we are heartbroken, we are completely behind his choice. Every time he comes to see us, our doors and chairs will be open for him. It has been alleged that contestants who were already on his team are crying behind the scenes. A participant in the last round said, "He believed in me when no one else did. That is a conviction that I will never let go of." In the form of an open letter, Michael, the organization that represents Bublé, sent out a handwritten note to his followers a few hours after the decision was made. "This is a message to my devoted followers. You are more than simply fans. As a family, you are. Through the greatest highs and the lowest lows of my life, you have been there for me. I have to tell you the truth. I am terrified. Nevertheless, I am clinging to optimism. For the time being, my heart prefers to stay back home where it all started. Please don't give me any thought. I hope that I never forget you. I adore you beyond what can be expressed in words. To the very depths of my being, it's Michael Bublé. What does his future hold? For the time being, nobody can say for certain. It is not possible to predict when he will return. There is no 100% assurance that he will ever perform on stage again. However, one thing is very clear. Michael Bublé has been giving us his all for many years, and it is now time for us to return the love that he has shown us. There is a possibility that we may see him once again in the future, performing in front of an audience and singing about love, grief, and everything in between. There is a possibility that one day, the whole planet may once again hear that gentle voice murmuring, "It's a new dawn, it's a new day." Until then, we will continue to wait. We do not forget. And we continue to cherish the music that healed the hearts of so many people. As a final note, in the event that you have ever dozed off while listening to Home, should you have ever danced to the song Sway in your kitchen, have you ever shed a tear while watching Lost? If you want to be sure that your Christmas playlist is comprehensive, you should include "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas" on it. You should also be aware that Michael Bublé was more than simply a musician. Throughout our feelings, he served as the soundtrack. As he now fights the most difficult conflict he has ever faced, the whole world comes to a halt. When there is no sound, when there is sorrow, when there is love. Take your time, Michael, if you are among those who are reading this. Recuperate. Keep your family close by. What you should know, however, is that we will remain here, waiting for the day when you return to your home.